we're gonna try this. Hopefully this works. Just doing a quick sound test, so there'll be a quick echo. Just doing a quick sound test, so there'll be a quick echo. Okay, sound seems to be good. Give it just a couple minutes for a couple more people to show up if they're going to. Roads. We might have to make a quick stop up here just to get a couple of things ready to go. Look, a quick trip, that'll work. But just need to do a quick adjustment of a couple of things so that the stream handles better. It'll only take like a minute, but it'll help a lot in the long run for what we're trying to do. Nice quick place to stop right here. This'll work. Be right back. try that. Perfect. Alright, looks like we should be back now. Internet cut out for a quick second, but hopefully it's back. It's just been a technical issue kind of morning. I was hoping to start live streaming a while ago, but that didn't happen. I'll give you a quick rundown in just a second. So right now we are in a band of heavier snow close to Milwaukee area. We are in a winter storm warning for approximately 6 to 9 inches of snow with potentially locally higher amounts because of the lake enhancement right along Lake Michigan. But that's about the rundown at the moment. The snow is supposed to pick up and be heavier later this afternoon. Right now it's it's snowing, but it's not a heavy snow like it's supposed to be this afternoon. Switch back to the camp. There we go. Been an interesting morning already. There was a box truck that was trying to get up a driveway to, I don't know if it was a driveway, if it was just a street, but it was so steep that the back of the box truck hit the street and got stuck, so there was a cop there directing traffic. That was probably only half hour ago or so. It's definitely getting a little slick out here, nothing crazy, but enough that people definitely gotta be careful, and even more so as the afternoon goes on. Unfortunately, we are going to be without a rear-facing camera today because I had to transplant that one as the front camera because both of the cameras that I have for the front, the main one and then the backup, were both having issues this morning. They would work for about a minute and a half and then they would just cut out and the computer wouldn't recognize them as a video source anymore. But good news is I had that other camera. I'm gonna get this. Yikes. That was way red. went through. Anyway, luckily I had yet another camera that I was able to put in the front windshield, and so far so good. It's been working, but definitely have to figure out what's going on with those other two cameras and why they decided to just stop working. But again, we are in the Milwaukee area. We're currently in Waukesha, and we're kind of heading east towards Lake Michigan because that's where the winter storm warnings are in effect for the heaviest snow. Definitely getting slick out here. I've seen a couple of people sliding around already, and I saw one crash reported, and I think it was I-94. And I have a feeling there'll be quite a bit of that today, just because of the location of where the heaviest snow is going to be, which includes the downtown Milwaukee metro, and then the amount of snow that we're supposed to get potentially up to 9 inches of snow, and there's a chance for even higher amounts locally. And then timing is the heaviest snow is supposed to fall right around the evening commute, so it's going to be almost the trifecta. I think the internet just cut out there for a second, but between the location, the amount of snow, and the timing, I think that it's going to be pretty chaotic this afternoon. As of right now, the snow is at a consistent rate, but I wouldn't say that it's a heavy snowfall rates at the moment. Later this afternoon, there will be a chance of snowfall rates from anywhere between 3/4 of an inch per hour upwards from there, potentially over an inch per hour. Thinking the plan right now is we'll continue north until we get to I-94 and then take that east over towards downtown Milwaukee area. Because that's where things could probably get the most interesting. This is the second substantial snowfall for Wisconsin in just the past week, and it looks like there's another impactful system that'll be coming between Friday night and Saturday morning, so I'll probably be live for that again. I'll probably be live again for that. And that one looks like it... Nah, I'm not going to say anything about location or snowfall totals yet, because those are still subject to change, but looks to be a potential impactful winter system for portions of Wisconsin Friday night into Saturday. ice up today. I haven't had that issue much on the other snow chases I've had, but the snow consistency is just right, that it's making it nice and slushy, and then it just ices over. I did notice that the back county roads were not as bad because they were just either the wind was blowing them clear or they were plowing them. But on these more traveled roads where they've been salting more, the salt is actually hurting the traffic conditions at the moment because it just melts the fluffy snow and it makes it packy and slushy. That makes it way more slippery. But you gotta do what they gotta do. It's just a matter of, it's just what it is. But conditions are right now, they're expected to go downhill much further as the day progresses. So this is just the beginning of probably a very long stream today, so I'm excited for it. I think we need to, we'll need to get over to the right. It's just kind of everyone stay about where you think your lane should be. So I'm just hoping everyone does that and everything should be a-okay. Instead of taking I-94, what we'll probably do is stay on 18 here and just kind of take that eastward and kind of go parallel with 94. Actually, screw it, we'll take 94. We'll see how the interstate looks. Could help be a good gauge for how the rest of the afternoon is going to go. Right now, the interstate seems fairly well maintained, which is to be expected. But originally, the winter storm warning wasn't going to go into effect until noon. So we still have time for when they originally planned for the heaviest snowfall to start. And I think they put it into effect slightly earlier because there was already snowfall coming down. Although it wasn't super heavy snow, just the fact that there was snowfall, and they probably pulled the trigger on putting it into effect earlier. See if there's any sort of crashes or fires, or not fires, but any crashes reported where the fire department's being dispatched. I should also note, for anyone that's watching right now, there is an enhanced risk of severe weather for tornadoes down in the Louisiana, Alabama, Mississippi area. So if you are down there or know anyone down there, let them know, just, hey, stay extra weather aware today, because there's a chance for strong tornadoes down there this afternoon into the overnight hours. I'll talk about that a little bit more later, but for right now, just wanted to make sure that was out there so everyone knows about that. And there's also a substantial risk for severe weather on Saturday in the same general area, except it's actually a larger area of concern at the moment. Can go a little bit faster than that. Sounds like we're just out of range of that frequency signal. Carefully move over to this. Oh, of course the semi followed us. There's a semi behind us that wants to go faster than conditions should probably have him going. Honestly, I wasn't expecting much from today, looking at the models a couple days ago. And even yesterday morning, they didn't look very promising. However, when I looked into it further and saw that the windstorm warnings were actually being issued. Now there's the semi. I was looking at the winter storm warning and I was like, something's not adding up, because they were saying like 6 to 9 inches of snow and the models were only showing like 4. So upon further investigation, I looked at the National Weather Service Milwaukee area forecast discussion. And basically the ratio that the models use for snowfall, given, I'm not going to get into the calculations or anything, but basically the formula that the models use is a ratio of 10 to 1 for snowfall, and because of how primed the environment is in this area with potential lake effect or lake enhancement from Lake Michigan and all the extra moisture in the air, the ratio is actually closer to 20 to 1. So the models were showing like half of the actual snowfall that's expected, because they were just using a different ratio than what the environment actually is looking like. Should be back now. Starlink cut out when we went underneath that bridge. Are already deteriorating more from when the stream started, so for what I'm out here for, conditions are what I'm expecting to happen, but for everyone else out here may not be expecting these wintry conditions as readily. Things could get quite interesting this afternoon. This is more what I was expecting. And this is why I specifically chose to come to this area to chase, is we're in the winter storm warnings and Milwaukee traffic. So we'll probably just hang out in the Milwaukee general area for most of the day, because that's where the lake enhanced snow is going to be as well. Winter storm warning goes until 3 a.m. I definitely don't plan on streaming that long, but we'll see how it goes. I definitely expect to be streaming through at least like 7, 8 o'clock tonight. say this is more eventful than my last snow stream last Saturday. That was a pretty pathetic letdown. There was heavy snow. I think some areas got over 10 inches of snow. However, at the same time, that fell over almost a 24-hour period. So it wasn't as big of a deal. Because the plows had time to keep up with it. But if anyone's in chat right now, how does the picture quality look? On my end, it looks like it's going through pretty decent. And on my preview, it seems to be looking okay. Because now it's a matter of trying to figure out what happened to the picture quality causing it to look a lot better. If it's the settings that I selected for the encoder, or if it's just the different camera that I have in the windshield because the other ones bit the dust for the time being. But I might just have to get a new camera for the front because in severe weather I can't be having the cameras go out at random times. That's just not an option. I'm just trying to keep the windshield wipers moving, prevent it from icing up too much. It looks like things are getting a little crazy up here. Tail, buddy. To get out from behind the semi so that I can see what's going on up ahead. But now there's another semi in the right lane and another one in the left lane, so it doesn't look like that's going to be happening right at the moment. Right now is one of those times I wish I had a CB radio in the vehicle. Hello, Shane. Now we're just trying to figure out what's going on up here that the traffic's all stopped for. I'm assuming it's either a crash or a construction. both of which could be very viable options given the barrels on the side of the road. The main thing is I just want to make sure everyone's okay and there's not just like a huge wreck in the middle of the road. Yeah, traffic is somewhat yucky, but that's why I chose this area, because I knew traffic would be yucky, to use your wordage. Well, here's a quick look at what radar is looking like. It's a little hard to see what exactly is going on because we're so close to the KMKX Milwaukee radar site. But you get the idea. There's heavy snow in the area, and this area of slightly warmer, but more moist air from Lake Michigan is interacting with all this cold, causing more lake effect or lake enhanced snow in the area. Haven't heard anything go over the scanner, but we'll just have to wait and see when we get up here what's going on. I think after this snow event, I'll have to change my windshield wipers. Luckily, thanks to one of the supportive viewers, took the liberty of ordering a couple on the last stream from the Amazon list that I have. So they're already purchased, bought for, and they're waiting back for me when I get back after this chase. So I'll probably replace those before Friday into Saturday for the next potential snow. Alright, see you in a bit, Shane. At this point, I just kind of knew which lane I had to be in, but let's see if I can actually get this to work. I'm going to try something, because, well, we're not moving. See if I can get my phone screen capture to work. Oh, it doesn't work. Howdy, Amy. As you can see, things are going nice and slow and steady here in the Milwaukee area. since we're not moving right now and the snow is starting to accumulate, I think I'll have to turn on the Starlink heater so that it melts the snow and doesn't block the signal. When you're going 45 miles an hour, so it mostly just blows off while you're driving. But right now, when you're just sitting in traffic, no. Setting. It's on automatic right now, so I'll let it be for the moment and see how it handles it. Anyone who's from snowy areas probably knows what I'm talking about. But right now it's at that weird point where I have to keep the heat on to keep the windshield defrosted, and yet I'm in here burning up trying not to sweat a ton. It's that weird in between. Yep, it's that weird in between. At least in summer, it's like, yeah, you gotta keep the AC on to keep the humidity out, but you can at least like turn the temperature up a little bit because it'll still take the humidity out. Yeah, the inverter's not liking this, so hold on. I gotta readjust a couple of cords here. Because with the engine at lower RPMs, the inverter isn't producing as much power. So with all the equipment running,
recording stopped. Testing.
There we go. Just a forewarning, the signal is probably going to cut out for, I'd say probably a couple minutes, because there's double bridges up here that'll block the Starlink signal, so if we get parked underneath one in traffic, the signal will cut out for a little bit, but it'll be back. The windshield a little bit. Hopefully that'll help. I know the wipers sound absolutely awful right now, so there's nothing I can really do about that at the moment. What's going on with the Milwaukee radar? It's not updating the winter weather product. It hasn't updated in almost 40 minutes. Regular reflectivity is working okay. Alright, we should be back now. Just as I suspected, the bridge cut out the Starlink signal. Let's see if I can adjust something real quick. Because when that happens, my secondary internet connection from the bonding should be kicking in to cover for that. Let's see. Let's see if that setting will help adjust things a little bit. It might or it might not. We'll find out. Good news, according to Google Maps, we're approximately halfway through this slowdown, which means probably only another 40 minutes to go. Okay, we are now completely under the bridge. Yeah, that didn't work. That definitely didn't work. So I'll have to figure out what the heck is going on with the bonding, why it isn't working how it should be. So anywho, how is everyone else's day going? Anything interesting happening weather-wise by any of you? I think why the Starlink is having issues at the moment is all the semis on the left side of us are blocking all the satellite signals because the vehicle is so much higher than mine, even with the dish on the roof. Okay, I referenced it briefly earlier today, about there also being an enhanced risk for severe weather down in the Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama area. And just in like about a minute ago, a tornado watch has been issued for that location, those locations. I will pull that information up so that you guys can see it. Hopefully. And I'm assuming this will probably be the first of at least 2 tornado watches today, because this one only incorporates Louisiana and a very small part of Mississippi. See if I can get that pulled up for you quick, because there's absolutely nothing happening right now. But it and like I said, that'll probably be the first of at least 2 tornado watches that come out today. I want to verify this information before I spread any incorrect information. But I do believe that that does not include any of the enhanced risk area. It includes a very, very small portion of the enhanced risk area. So again, the watch is pretty much for that, not that far west. It's kind of for that area there. And I would highly anticipate another tornado watch coming out for this area later this afternoon with higher tornado probabilities. There goes a battalion chief. So there's definitely something going on up here that they're getting more personal. Oh, wow. I just realized I just looked behind us on the on-ramp and the police have completely shut down the entrance to the highway, so no one will be able to enter the highway or the interstate right now. But and there's not a whole lot going on weather-wise right at the exact moment. What you kind of, at least for this area, just south and southeast of here, there is a band of slightly heavier snow, but I'm not worried that we're not in that area at the moment because, well, there's going to be snow a lot of places later this afternoon. Yeah, basically there's some sort of accident or incident up ahead, and we're stuck in traffic currently. And that does not surprise me given the location we're at. I've said it a lot of times today, and I'll probably say it a lot more. It's gonna probably be a recipe for chaos down here because of the location, which includes Metro Milwaukee, the amount of snow, which is up to and potentially higher than 9 inches of snow in some areas, and the timing of it has the heaviest bands of snow around the evening commute. So between those three things, it could be a very interesting afternoon into evening. So also, if you're watching from any of the area, or if you know anyone in the area, might want to let them know, like, hey, the road conditions are supposed to get even worse throughout the day, so when you're coming home from work, use extra caution or something like that, just to help get the word out for people. At this point, there doesn't seem to be a correct lane to be in, because I'm noticing the same vehicles were going back and forth, passing each other. But when we get up here, we'll definitely have a better idea of what lane to be in, because based on how backed up traffic is, I'm assuming at least one, if not more, lanes are blocked from an accident. But thanks for joining everyone who is here, and thanks to everyone who has or is considering subscribing. It does really help the channel out, especially as we're trying to get to 500 subscribers to take the next step towards YouTube partnership, which would unlock super chats, memberships, and all that fun stuff. So in that case, there would be more access for more behind the scenes stuff for special members, and it overall just helps the channel grow. But signal seems to be really struggling right through here, so apologies, there's not much I can do about it right now. And don't worry, you're not missing too much, it's still traffic. I recall correctly, it's almost the time where Milwaukee puts out another area forecast discussion. But let's see if they put out any updates. Last one issued was at 10:50 this morning. Okay, so basically what they're saying right now is this area of snow that we're in right now is going to weaken as the afternoon progresses because it'll run out of forcing for the for the snow to, it's running out of forcing for snow formation, for lack of a better way to say it. But then later this evening, or later this afternoon, there will be substantially higher snowfall rates than we experienced this morning and right now, which will be just in time for the evening commute. And although there should still be snowfall throughout most of the afternoon, it'll be less heavy. So there's no reason to stop the stream and start up another one later this afternoon. We'll just stay live the whole time, because you never know what weird shenanigans will happen. I will say that this camera I'm using right now does seem to do a better job of picking up the smaller details of the snowflakes. With that being the case, I would definitely use this camera as my main front camera the entire time, except for one unfortunate thing. When it's being used as a webcam for a PC, the zoom in and zoom out functions don't work on the camera. So if I wanted to zoom into something, I can't. Which is why I was using this one for the main rear camera. But as I said at the very beginning of the stream, my two cameras that I have for the front, the main one and then a backup one that I have, both of them decided to stop working this morning. I'm wondering if it's just like an issue where I just have to like reset the cameras and start over, if I'd have to restart the computer because it wasn't pulling the video feed in properly. But they were working for about a minute and a half, and then I had to like completely unplug, reset the cameras, plug them back in, and then they would work for about another minute and a half, and then the video would just freeze. Which is why if I push this button to go to rear camera, it's just frozen. Because I don't have a camera hooked up for the rear camera feed at the moment. can't seem to get any sort of entertainment going on. Traffic's slow, nothing's even coming through on the scanner right now. Might try different channels, see if we can at least have something so it's not just boring background nothingness. Or if we can get any weather updates. Or traffic updates for that matter. What do we got for frequencies in the area? Okay, so that's where we are right now. Once again, this is Milwaukee traffic in a winter storm warning, so can't expect rainbows and sunshine for a drive when those two are in a combination. Looks like we're going to lose signal just for a moment again. Let's see if we can get some updates from National Weather Service from their all hazards radio station.
3, 2, 1, 0.
5 and 9 inches. Where? Portions of east, central, and southeast Wisconsin. When? Until 3 a.m. Central Standard Time Thursday. Impacts. Travel could be very difficult. The
Ain't that the truth?
Could impact the Wednesday evening commute. Keep
If you must travel, keep an extra flashlight, food, and water in your vehicle in case of an emergency.
Yep, got all those.
The latest road conditions for the state you are calling from can be obtained by calling 511. Official National Weather Service forecast for southeast Wisconsin, including Milwaukee, Waukesha, and Jefferson. Rest of today, snow. New snow accumulation of 2 to 4 inches. Near steady temperature in the mid-20s. Northeast winds 10 to 15 miles an hour. Chance of snow near 100%.
Yep.
Tonight, snow until early morning, then chance of light snow early in the morning. Snow accumulation of 2 to 3 inches. Total snow accumulation 4 to 7 inches. Lows around 10.
So basically what they just said is this afternoon, chance of snow, 100%. This evening, chance of more snow. And then tomorrow morning, more snow. Right now there's traffic because there are numerous accidents on the highway up ahead. I'll explain more in just a moment, but we're about to go under the bridge, which will cut out the satellite internet signal, so I'll hold off so I don't get interrupted.
50% chance of light snow in the afternoon. Highs in the upper 20s. South winds 5 to 15 miles an hour. Friday night, snow. Not as cold. Snow may be heavy at times through around midnight. Moderate snow accumulations. Lows around 20. Chance of snow near 100%. Saturday, cloudy with a 50% chance of light snow. Highs around 30. Saturday night, mostly cloudy with a 40% chance of light snow. Colder. Lows around 8. Sunday, partly sunny. A 20% chance of light snow in the morning. Colder. Highs around
Yeah, the signal should stabilize momentarily,
partly cloudy.
and then I'll
Colder.
share
Lows
something
around
as
10
well.
below. Washington's birthday on Monday night, partly cloudy. A 20% chance of light snow. Highs around 9. Lows around 6 below. Tuesday, mostly sunny. Highs around 12. Again, the forecast for southeast Wisconsin, including Milwaukee, Waukesha, and Jefferson. For the rest of today, snow. New snow accumulation of 2 to 4 inches. Near steady temperature in the mid-20s. Northeast winds 10 to 15 miles an hour. Chance of snow near 100%. The new weather.
Stand by for a moment. Stand by for just Oh, just realized I was still muted. But I was just showing the traffic map of what conditions are looking like right now. And I would definitely agree that Google Maps has it pretty spot on that traffic is at a stop right now. How long have we been stuck in traffic here? I'm gonna go back in the stream and see just how long we've been in this standstill traffic, because it's been a long time. Looks like about 45 minutes is how long we've been stuck in this patch of traffic. Note to self, do not get on the interstate unless there's an exit nearby, because we've gone quite a few miles without having any chance to even exit. The semi is trying to get over. We'll let him in. Oh, that's why. Looks like left lane's blocked up here, which is why everyone's coming in, because they're all moving to the right. Also, teaching moment, if you did not know this, for vehicles that are like tractor trailers, or sometimes even people who have experience pulling trailers or campers or whatnot, if they have their blinker on to come into your lane and you flash your high beams, that lets them know, hey, yeah, you're clear, or yeah, I'm letting you in. And then if they're nice, what they'll do is they'll like give the 4 ways back or something to say thanks. But tip of the day if you didn't know that. Hopefully we'll get past this fairly soon. Cripes. again. Stand by. So we're going to let this green semi in that's right next to us, and then depending on how things look up ahead, I may switch to a different camera view or just to radar in case there's any sensitive things that are displayed. Sorry about the signal right now. I'll have to reboot the Starlink in just a minute. Oh my goodness gracious. The entire interstate is closed. They're making everyone get off at this exit. Yikes. So that would definitely explain why traffic was so backed up. It wasn't just one or even two lanes of the interstate closed. It's all of the lanes that are making everyone get off at the next exit. That's a fairly valid reason as to why traffic was backed up for so long. technical difficulties at their finest, I guess. For whatever reason, Starlink isn't wanting to boot up right at this moment. But we'll have to see if we can get back on the highway at this location, or if we'll have to detour through town. Okay, we are getting back on the highway. Once again, apologies for the poor quality in the stream right now. Waiting for Starlink to boot up, and it's getting kind of irritating that it hasn't started up yet. Because I know, based on what I'm seeing, we're dropping so many frames right now. I'm surprised they don't have an officer up here controlling the traffic lights to keep traffic on the interstate flowing better. Hopefully now that we're moving again, Starlink should be able to connect better, and we'll be able to get the stream back up and going like it was. Has been rebooted, so now I just gotta reconnect to that signal. So stand by for just a moment, then the signal should be back much better. once the connection stabilizes, be back in business. Gosh darn it, what is going on? Really sorry about this, guys. For whatever reason, the technical difficulties are not resolving. So I've got to find a place up here where I can hopefully pull off and figure out what's going on. Something isn't right. This is just absolutely awful right now, and the stream quality is absolutely pitiful. And there's definitely something wrong. It's just a matter of figuring out what it is and getting it resolved quickly so that we can get back on with the chase. slide around this corner here. Lowe's parking lot should do fine. So just hold tight just for a minute, guys. I'm really sorry about this. This is pathetic. Oh, shut up. Okay, let's see if we can figure out what's going on. Get this taken care of. Part of the issue might have been that with the Starlink on automatic snow melt, it wasn't able to keep up, because when I just went out there, I just had to scrape like a 1/4 inch of ice off of the top of the Starlink dish. But we'll see what we can do. Hopefully this will be able to resolve the issue quickly and with no other incident. And what I'm just going to do is once I can connect to the Starlink, I'm going to turn it off of automatic heating. Because worst case scenario, I go out there with a snow brush and I brush off the snow. With it attempting to melt the snow, it's just turning it to ice, and then it's just causing more issues. But my goodness, this is absolutely painfully pathetic. Just when I think I got everything working right, something else goes wrong. I'm gonna mute just for a moment. Okay, hopefully this will do it. I'm hoping. Really, really hoping. I think we're back. I think we should be good to go again. Okay, we'll try this. Hopefully this will do it and we won't have any other issues. Okay, there we go. Man, that was really, really painful. I hope we're live again. If anyone can verify that in chat and just let me know. I'm pretty sure we're back live again. Okay, perfect. My goodness, that was awful. So I think what was happening was, because we weren't moving for so long, it was draining the battery because the alternator wasn't able to keep up producing enough electricity for all the equipment, because we were at like a crawl for almost an hour and hardly moving. So then what happened was, when the Starlink finally rebooted, it immediately went to defrost mode, which pulls even more power than when it's just normally running. So then that was making everything else go haywire because there was not enough power. But I think we should be good to go again. So now, once again, I'm just going to take a quick look at radar and see how things are looking, because I haven't checked. We're still having tons of issues. I don't know what is happening. I might just have to stop this stream and restart everything and then fire up a new live stream. Just give everything a fresh start. I think that's what I'm going to have to do, and if that doesn't solve the issue, then I don't know what to do. So, anyone who's here, I'm gonna cancel or stop this live stream, and I'll probably start up another one in 5-10 minutes. I want to give everything a chance to completely reset. The chat isn't loading right now, so I can't see if what you guys are saying, but I will be back, hopefully.